there was this place where I could go learn about basketball at Walt Disney World? You know? That'd be great. It'd be amazing.
I think it's this thing where you put the ball in a slingshot and you let go. That was my understanding. That, and there's like a wax man. The Halloween event does not require an extra ticket, but guests are encouraged to hurry before Axel's pumpkin ladies turn back into carrots.
Cause baby, you're a Disney kite. Come and show 'em what you're like. Make 'em go,
Oh, what?
why? As you shoot across the sky.
We're going to bring these cups empty onto Splash Mountain, and then we're going to see who can, without reaching out of the vehicle for safety's sake, fill most of this cup. Does anyone have any sort of amount of water?
No. I have like a drop.
I have a little.
It's like going around in my cup. Look at me. Look at Allison.
We are only going to do things that Genie tells us to do. No paid lightning lane stuff, no Genie Plus. Only what Genie tells us to do.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they need that money.
Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for October 22nd, 2021. When the My Disney Experience app updated on October 19th, new features like Disney Genie, Lightning Lane, and Audio Tales were added. But one longtime My Disney Experience feature, one that's pretty important, My Plans disappeared with the update. But the My Plans functionality has returned to the app as Future Plans, thankfully. Future Plans is accessed by tapping the hamburger menu icon found in the My Disney Experience's lower right-hand corner. Future Plans appears as one of the tiles. It's the second one down in the right column. Tapping the Future Plans button displays a concise view of the guest plans. This is basically My Plans with a new name. It's all there, which is great because if you had several days of dining and resorts and all that sort of stuff, the Genie layout did not let you see that the right way. It was very hard to sort through stuff, so glad someone quickly realized this needed to come back. According to a Walt Disney World representative, refunds will be issued automatically to guests who purchased individual Lightning Lane selections that were affected by ride closures. In the original Disney Genie Plus terms and conditions, it says a purchase of Lightning Lane is non-refundable. But now it seems as if a ride or attraction closes due to technical issues, guests can be eligible for a refund on their purchase. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, one of the most popular new attractions at Disney World, was closed due to technical issues on the day that Genie Plus launched, and there was a lot of questions as to how this would work, but there you go. Orlando International Airport is now offering a reservation lane powered by Clear for travelers to reserve a time slot for going through security. Sounds a lot like Lightning Lane, right? The pilot program, though, is free. Reservations can be made at reserve.clearme.com. All travelers need to do is put in their travel date and airline, how many passengers they're traveling with, and select the time to go through security. Upon arrival at either Orlando International Airport security checkpoints, travelers will, with a reservation, then scan a QR code to enter the shorter security line. This will hopefully make traveling through the airport quicker for Orlando's many theme park tourists. A new dress inspired by Edna Mode from The Incredibles is now available. The dress is black, but the skirt is patterned with black, gray, and white versions of Edna's round glasses. The skirt also features Edna's silhouette in the glasses, and the pink ribbon at the waist has a black version of Edna's glasses attached to it. Fashion is my superpower is embroidered under the pink collar on the back, and we found it in Uptown Jewelers at the Magic Kingdom for $128. So you can tell fashion is also my superpower. Monorail Coral is the latest. Try not to laugh so hard at home, folks. Monorail Coral is the latest in the Walt Disney World monorail fleet to be refurbished to return to service on the Magic Kingdom line this week. The Coral line around the outside has been given a refresh with teal blue deltas now interrupting the Coral periodically. Other monorails also received new deltas during their refurbishments. This is the first one with the weird colored delta. The interior was refurbished just like with the others, with the wall behind the seats patterned with the Walt Disney World logo and saying Monorail Coral. Jungle Navigation Company Limited Skipper Canteen has several new drinks and a new short rib meal, plus the return of a veranda restaurant appetizer celebrating 50 years of Walt Disney World. We tried the Adventureland Colada, which is it's an interesting mix of Dole Whip and coconut cream. It's really, really good. We had the Tropical Sangria, the Veranda Shandy, the Veranda Fried Rice, which is back after many, many years of being gone, and the Senegal Sal's Short Rib. If you want to read the reviews of all those, they're on our site. If you need help with your park tickets while at Magic Kingdom but don't want to head all the way back to the park entrance, you're in luck because the ticket office in Liberty Square is back. That's right. Typically, it's meant just for pass holder assistance, but anyone can go in there. It's basically another guest relations location. Fans of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure may be able to ride the attraction twice in one day now with the launch of Disney Genie. As the newest Epcot attraction, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure uses a virtual queue system instead of standby, and Lightning Lane access to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is only available as an individual purchase. So what you can do, wake up early, book your virtual queue, and then on top of that, you can buy a Lightning Lane. And with that, that's the only way you can ride the attraction twice in one day currently. As you remember, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, the virtual queue really limited you to one ride a day. There was no way to ride again. And now, so if you do want to ride Remy twice in your trip in one day, it can be done for It's been $9 every day we've bought it, but those prices can change based on time and season. The Epcot International Festival of the Arts will be returning in 2022 from January 14th through February 21st. The Disney on Broadway concert series will be back this year. It missed last year's event. In the series, Broadway entertainers perform Disney songs live at the America Gardens Theater and World Showcase. The following experiences will also be available: the culinary delights from the food studios around World Showcase, the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine, a food stroll featuring 5 delicious sweet and savory treats, chalk artists turning walkways into stunning landscapes and portraits, photo ops where you can step into famous artwork, a paint-by-number mural, Figment's brush with the master scavenger hunt, performance and visual artist, and special festival merchandise. The Epcot International Festival of the Arts is available with a valid theme park admission and a park reservation for the same date. Oga's Cantina, part of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, is once again seating multiple parties per booth now that plexiglass dividers have been installed. One party is seated per section. The plexiglass dividers have been put in place for about a month and are only found at the booths. Standing tables do not have dividers, and parties are being put together at those tables. In fact, I just stood with some strangers the other day in real close proximity. Probably not a great idea indoors during a pandemic, but it's what they're doing. It was previously announced that the Tam Tam drummers of Harambe would be returning to Animal Kingdom, but now we know when. It's going to be on November 7th. According to the Walt Disney World website, they will be performing on the hour starting at 10 a.m., their final performance each day at 4 p.m. Though Walt Disney World is already gearing up for the holidays, there are still some tricks and treats left for the Halloween season. We visited the Ganachery at Disney Springs to try out the new Hocus Pocus themed Cocoa Bomb. The shelf with the Cocoa Bombs had a Hocus Pocus sign. You may recognize the Mickey Mummy Pinata we already reviewed there. Cocoa Bombs come in a box and are limited to 2 per person. Even chocolate now? Are people reselling chocolate? The box has recommended preparation instructions for using the cauldron bomb to make a cup of hot cocoa. We got some hot milk from Starbucks to create our drink, and the bomb is a chocolate cauldron with an image of the Sanderson sisters on top. Comes with a chocolate broom for stirring the concoction. The cauldron bomb is $14. Disneyland has announced showtime for a Christmas Fantasy Parade returning to the park on November 12th. The parade will perform at 3 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Right now, these times are only listed on the Disneyland website for November 12th and 13th, but presumably this will be an everyday thing. If you're looking for one of the better fall treats at Disneyland, look no further. The new pumpkin spiced fritters at Royal Street Veranda at Disneyland Park fit the bill. To come served with a cream cheese dipping sauce for $5.99, the review at DisneylandNewsToday.com. Just over 2 weeks after it was announced, Plaza Point Holiday Shop has opened at Disneyland Park. The new store replaces the Main Street Photo Supply Company on Main Street, USA. Store has Christmas merchandise year-round, but will also rotate through other holidays, such as Lunar New Year and Halloween. A full video tour is right here on our YouTube channel, a full walkthrough with explanations on our website. It is a really pretty store. They did a nice job. The window displays are really cool. And as far as inclusivity updates, one of the more thoughtful ones, I think. It's worth checking out. Snow caps have been added to the tops of some of the turrets of Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland Park already. Seems to happen every year just before the Halloween holiday. The snow is not yet on the turrets on the first level of the castle wall. They always start at the top. There is snow on the tallest tower, the second level of roofing, and the turrets to the far left. Merry Christmas, everybody. Buffet service has returned to restaurants throughout Disneyland Paris, starting with Plaza Gardens Restaurant. DLP Report shared a photo of the signage outside Plaza Gardens advertising the buffet. It's located on Main Street, USA at Disneyland Park. Buffet is 36 euros for adults and 19 euros for children. DLP Report also shared reopening timeframes for 3 Disneyland Paris attractions that are currently closed. La Tanière du Dragon, the Dragon's Lair, will reopen on December 1st, 2021. Finally love this walkthrough underneath Le Château de la Belle au Bois Dormant, or Sleeping Beauty Castle, indicating the castle's refurbishment will be completed by then. Meanwhile, the Orbitron in Discoveryland will reopen on December 17th. Meanwhile, Le Mystères du Nautilus, the Mysteries of the Nautilus, is scheduled to reopen at the end of April 2022, just in time for the 30th anniversary of the park. After months of speculation and off and on rehearsals, we finally have confirmation that Tokyo Disneyland Electrical Parade Dreamlights will return to the streets of the park starting November 1st. This will be the first nighttime parade to return to a Disney park on Earth, anywhere on Earth, since the COVID-19 shutdown. Not that there were many left in operation, but nonetheless. This is really exciting. This is great for Tokyo. I know they've been, their restrictions have been pretty harsh. It's nice to see that this is coming back. It's a beautiful parade. It'll be nice to see one return somewhere. Speaking of Tokyo and getting back to normal, after 6 months of harsh capacity and hour cuts, Tokyo Disney Resort is finally taking steps towards normality once again. Thanks to new guidelines from the Chiba prefectural government, park capacity will increase once again, and operating hours will finally be extended starting November 1st. From that date, Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea will be allowed to increase capacity as high as 50%, which is estimated to be around 35 to 40,000 guests per day. It's a lot more than the 5,000 they've been doing, by the way, per new guidelines again from the government. The resort has spent most of 2021 under those guidelines, forcing them to admit, again, as few as 5,000 guests a day, making the process of getting tickets extremely frustrating and competitive. And while the Oriental Land Company did not specify exactly what capacity the parks will be at from that November 1st date onward, we do know that it'll be enough to finally lengthen operating hours. And starting November 1st, the parks will operate with the following hours, with Disneyland from 9 to 8 and Tokyo Disney Sea from 9 to 9. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, dining, and more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Welcome to Deep in the Plus. Each week, join host Rob Whiteside and a panel of Disney superfans as they take a different movie or TV show from the Disney Plus catalog, tell you its history, details, give their review, and let you know if it's worth your time. Current shows, classic movies, and everything in between. Watch Deep in the Plus live Tuesday nights at 9 Eastern for new episodes. Or catch Deep in the Plus anytime on YouTube at unplanneddowntime.com.